everyone, this is the Madrietta, and I'm back with some StarCraft 2, and today I have something a little special for you guys. I have my, I have my two newbiest friends ever, Scorekeeper and Flyer here, and they're going to do a 1v1 tournament with us. We're just going to be here watching them, and hopefully they are ready to go. Yep, let's go. So this should be really interesting. Stretch a little. Okay, we're good. So, so as we start up this game, this is actually Eric's first SC game ever. He hasn't even touched a single mission on campaign. The only experience he has is from his StarCraft Let's Play, and that's probably not going to help him much. And on the other hand, has plenty of StarCraft experience, but he's just he's only been alright at this game the entire time. So, I am Gold League, roughly. Alright, play. There. There we go. Alright, so. Just gonna be here, observing this game, trying to commentate the slow preparations here. We have a TvT here, so I really don't know what to expect out of these guys. Anyway, we have Flyer10254 spawning in the bottom left corner and Scorekeeper spawning in the top right corner. Let's see here. How do you work UI? So, there we go. That's what I want. So we're gonna go to. We're just gonna go to the APM tab right now, and as you see here, Eric's APM is actually off to a good start. He's doing stuff, and okay. He's just gonna bash that little guy around, and it's gonna stack up too many SCVs and his minimal in his command center. Supply depot block goes down for Scorekeeper, and not much else is going on at the moment. Now Flyer's supply depot is a little bit backed up, and they're both supply blocked. If that right, if that counter right there is semi-correct. Early gas for Flyer, huh? I don't know. This could lead to some Widow Mines and a fairly decent block from Scorekeeper, actually. So, let's see as this gets underway. Let's see. Barracks. Effective. And not much is going on right now. But Mr. Scorekeeper is starting to stack a little bit extra. Oh, and he's going for the engineering bay without even having any gas first. How interesting. I don't know what kind of play this could lead to. Oh. These players are actually almost evenly matched right now. Oh, but Scorekeeper's scouting. Oh my god. Oh my god. First game ever and he's scouting. Let's just follow this little guy. Let's follow this little cute SUV love song. And he's going to dead end and realize. I hope he realizes that means a block. Maybe he can sneak up that ramp though. No. And has his first marine out. And we have 2 Marines that are in front of the wall-in. Interesting choice there. I would put them behind the wall-in myself, but who cares? Who cares? Alright, so we have the 1st Marine scouting. We have some... The poor SUV is going to probably get taken... Oh, no. So it looks like neither of these players are going to get any scouting information off each other. That is not structures, that is units, good sir. Okay, those are the same tab. And let's see how income's coming along. We have 15 versus 14 harvesters right now. He has 2 SCVs on gas right now, which is not ideal. The SCV goes down here, so Flyer draws first blood there. And here we might have a minor engagement right here. Let's watch this. He's on an attack command, okay. So he will get some damage, but that Marine gets easily finished off there. I don't have to browse around very quickly at all. We have some tech reactors and tech labs and reactors out of both players now. And Scorekeeper117 is getting up his first command center at the 6-minute mark, which isn't actually all that bad. Neither player has taken the second... Oh, Scorekeeper just took his second gas geyser. And Flyer's going for a factory. And Flyer finally decides to take his second gas. And both players are hovering a massive amount of minerals there. However, Scorekeeper does have his command center landed. He's building a bunker. They're still floating a lot of minerals. However, he's got to get that expansion up and going pretty quickly if he wants to get any usage out of that. Okay. Oh, I could bet on who's going to win. I'm not going to do that to them. So we're going to just... And Flyer throws down a scan to see exactly what he's doing. He should know if he knows what's going on, he should know that +1 is done now, and that he has a factory coming up right now. However, I do not think that scan spotted his expansion right there, which it did not. So we have pure Marines at the 9-minute mark out of Flyer with as 01, and we have Marines with 00 on Flyer's side, and Flyer is currently supply blocked. Now Scorekeeper is quite cautious about drops, and he's going to stick a obscene amount of missile turrets back there, and he is still not completely saturated both of his bases in the slightest. And now both players are supply blocked, and we see our first both players now have their first Marauder out on the field at the 10-minute mark. And we have Vikings coming out of a tech lab starport. Interesting. And we're just going to let these guys know of the sentry right here. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen this much skill in eons. I mean, it takes that much skill to stack up that many minerals right there. I don't know if they've actually heard me. Maybe. And Flyer10254 gets up his second base finally at the 11.5-minute mark. Excuse me, guys. And this has been a really passive game so far. Scorekeeper is still floating a massive amount of minerals and still has not saturated that refinery there. And has 9 workers working on his main right now. Maybe he needs to know that he needs more workers. Because though Flyer's been stuck on one base, he's harvesting from both his gas geysers, and he has almost double the amount of workers on one base, which allows for more income to come in. So I don't know. It all at this point it all depends on the timing when each of the. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen here. And we see a Widow Mine from Scorekeeper117. I don't know what he plans on doing with this cute little guy right here. I'm just gonna click on him a little. And double starports and 5 out of 3 SCVs on now 2 out of 3. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Now Scorekeeper117 has a massive supply leak, has minerals out the butt, and if he were to actually spend these, I mean, he could probably crush Flyer10254 right here. There goes down the scan, and his whole army composition is revealed. So this will give time for Scorekeeper to react. And it looks like Flyer is a little bit antsy and wants to move out here. I don't... With this current force, he could probably actually do it. Let's bring up the UI. And let's go to active forces. That doesn't actually help. What is... How do I find that? Units lost tab is actually favoring Flyer slightly, but each of them have only lost 1 unit this entire game, so... And we see Hellbats out of Scorekeeper117. And both players are now again supply blocked. And we have a select all command group here, and this could possibly lead. And Thor is here. He actually went for Thor's. I don't know if this actually might be a deciding factor here. This Thor could DPS down quite a lot of these Marines here before they get a chance to attack. Again, I'm putting my money on Flyer right now, but we'll see what happens. Again, he could pull something out. He's still sitting on 2,500 minerals and still getting supply blocked every 5 seconds. And we have nukes coming from him. That could be a game changer right there. And what he needs to do is burrow this Widow Mine somewhere out here. I cannot ping. Okay. He needs to bury that Widow Mine somewhere out here so he can maybe catch the army before it comes in and weaken it a little bit if Flyer is not careful. And Flyer's finally moving out at the 18-minute mark. Let's see how this goes. APM is about tied actually average. We're gonna go to the units lost, and this could be the deciding factor right here. He really needs to borrow that Widow Mine. So where did Widow Mine go? Widow Mine? Widow Mine. Is he in here somewhere? No. Where did his Widow Mine go? They're so close, but yet they don't know what's going on. And here we go. And oh, and that nuke could go off. Oh no, he. Oh no, this battle is. And Scorekeeper117 pulls it out of the bag. Now with those units, if those siege tanks were to siege, and if those units were to siege, if those siege tanks were to have sieged, then he would have not have ran into the Thors like that. He could have actually pulled that out of the bag with no problem. But Flyer10254 is going to try to recover from this now, and it looks like we're going to have yet another standoff between these players, and they are now both hovering up to about 5,000 minerals, which is a little sad. They really need to be spending that. Okay. Oh my god, structures. Okay. Didn't actually know this existed. So Scorekeeper117 has +1 infantry and has gotten most of the tech labs, and he's also gotten cloaking. And then the resource collection's about balanced, but it seems to be favoring Flyer just a tiny bit. Ah, here we go. Worker supplies about even, but army supply for Flyer is still higher than Scorekeeper117's army supply. This is just a great game here. How do I close this UI? No! What's going on? Oh, he's going in for the nuke. He's going in for the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Ah, he spotted it. Oh, but he may get a couple Marines and possibly a siege tank on the Banshee. And he's going to burn the barracks. And do we have a scan? Do we have a scan? I really wish I could get this UI on my face. Really, really wish I could get this UI on my face. How do I get... Oh. Do we have a scan? Do we have a scan? He has plenty of energy for a scan. Do we have a scan? Scan. Scan. Please scan. 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 Please. Scan. Now. Right now. Please. Right now. For the love of God. Scan. Scan. Really? Scan. 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 No. No scan. Fine. That ghost is just going to pick away at his forces then. The ghost is now surrounded. He's still up to 5 kills though, and he's just scan. For the love of God, Flyer, scan. Scan! Oh my God. This is just funny. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's try to help these guys along a little bit. And Flyer actually, that they are now roughly tied in army supply, I believe. Let's look at this. They are army supply is now slightly flavoring. Yes, flavoring. is favoring Scorekeeper now, and Scorekeeper now has his third base, and he decided to pop down a planetary for his first base, and he's now dancing. Does he know about the /dance command? And it looks like Flyer is looking to secure his third as well. This is just such a high impact game. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I'm on the edge of my seats, guys. Literally, right on the edge of my seat. Do we have... No, neither player has cloaking for their Banshees, do they? No. And Flyer's plopping down his... is actually lifting off, but he is now down to... Oh, that's where that cute little Whittle mine went. I was wondering. However, these guys are still deciding to long distance mine that, and hopefully he will notice that and just make him mine at that third instead. There's a smallish worker transfer there. Now, I don't think either player... Let's see what production looks like. I don't think either player has been doing Cadius reactors? Really? Jesus. Noob coming out, more supply depots coming up, but not too terribly many units. What's the minerals looking at? Oh my god. He has 7,000 minerals stacked up. Almost 8,000 now. Oh my god. Oh my god. He could just crush them. You need to plop down supply depot after supply depot after supply depot. Oh no. Oh no. You might actually catch a Scorekeeper out of position here. Picks off an extra marine right there. Poor guy right there. Ah, he's gone. And now both players are focusing on micro. Now if one of these players were to siege, this would be a game-deciding battle right here. And Scorekeeper, well, it looks like he may... Oh, but the Thors are so good. Oh no. And Scorekeeper pulls this out of the bag. With losing almost his entire army, he would start... if I were him, I would start spamming stuff out of his production. And we still don't have a siege out of both players, and it looks like Scorekeeper117 is pushing into the main, and we finally have a siege tank, but with no support, it's not going to be very useful. And Cloak could have saved that poor Banshee and stopped this whole attack. And he's moving in for the second. And if he is macroing back at home, I think this could be a game. This could be game right here. Now it's up to 3 Thors to take out this entire base. And he's focusing down the transferring workers. He needs to bust down this wall and get in here and just start obliterating the production buildings. Oh, thank. And we're just going to do this right here. Now that I've actually found this, we're just going to watch this. And this is game right here, guys. The siege tank is going to do a little damage before getting taken out. And it looks like Flyer10254 has lost this round. I just wonder if he's going to GG. And Scorekeeper has 12,000 minerals stacked up. It takes a real pro to do that, man. And it takes even a better pro not to actually spend them all. I hope he watches this and realizes his mistakes. I may even yell at him after this game. Both of them, actually. Both of them could easily pull this out. What do we got going on over here? We got a cute little banshee coming over here trying to get out of the way. And there's the GG. And I'll be back with you guys in game number 2.